Hello, HICA. My name is Amy Fike, and I was a juror at the North Central District's 4 PPA. And I'm going to critique your image, Dressmaker's Inspiration, today. I remember being on the panel for this image, scored an 83. I do remember the image actually being challenged and discussed. And so I'm going to go ahead and take a look. We're going to talk about some of the things that you did that worked well for the image and maybe some of the things you could do to improve upon the image. I see that you are still working towards your master's degree, so we'll talk about that as well. So let's go over and take a look at the image. I remember being for this image when it came up on the panel and for the challenge initially. I think you've got great impact with this image. I think that you've got, creativity as well. I love the way that the title works with the image, that you've got Dressmaker's Inspiration, and it feels like you've got this little flamenco dancer almost right here in the middle, and then she's got this flowy red skirt all around her. I think it works really well. Beautiful tones in the image as well. And 83 is a great score as well, you know. But let's see, you know, if I remember correctly, some of the things that my fellow jurors felt needed to be improved upon, excuse me, I have a cold today, is that the technique of painting was handled really well throughout all of the leaf, all of the petal of the flower, but right in the middle into the stem, I don't know what you call the middle part, pistil, whatever, is not painted. And so the painterly effect did not flow through the entire image. And that's one thing that's important. We're going to do these kind of images with certain effects, is that the effects kind of match throughout the image. The other thing is the edges. In some areas have a nice flow, and in other areas, especially right here, if you can see that little bit of yellow, probably where the petals just sort of die a little bit there, it makes it feel like it's a cut off or cut out right in those areas. And so, you know, I know that if it were a dress and it were fabric, it would have this kind of flow. And so I think that this right here works. But I think these areas where it looks like it would actually be cut in a little bit because it's a dead areas on the petal, give it a cut out feeling. So you have to make sure that the technique flows from beginning to end, including all the way to the edges of the image, and that it all works really well together. I don't know, you know, if you're working towards your master's degree, with the new rules this year where anything 85 to 94 gets reviewed for a loan, you have the option of breaking the seal, quote unquote. So right now you have an 80 and above. On this image, you get an automatic seal, which translates to an automatic merit when you send this image onto the IPC. While you're working towards your master's, I don't recommend breaking that seal and making any changes to the image. I recommend that you send this image exactly as it is and don't take the chance that it might not merit if you were to break the seal and go for a loan. Take the automatic merit that you get when you send it on. Worry about loans after you've got your master's degree and want to improve upon that. As it is, I think this is a really nice image. I think you handled it really well, and I think an 83 is a really great score, so congratulations on that. So on that note, we do encourage you to submit your images to the International Photographic Competition. District, as I stated, district images receiving a score of 80 and above will automatically earn an exhibition merit when you enter the IPC. You can find rules and registrations at ppa.com/IPC. Congratulations. Have a great